Hello, welcome to Ekidel. We are a future civil and structural engineer. My name is Justice Nwoka and I am your instructor. Today, I will be showing you how to design a flat slab without any column drop. Now, before we continue, I would like you to see this.
Warning: a structural nightmare could be on the horizon. We hope this will never be your fate, which is why we're here to explore the reasons behind the potential collapse of a flat slab. For those who are unfamiliar, a flat slab is a type of slab that does not have beams and is directly supported by columns. Unfortunately, catastrophic failures can occur if the flat slab is not appropriately reinforced against punching shear. This is where the crucial element of punching shear reinforcement comes into play, which can take the form of a hidden beam tied up by stirrups at a distance of 0.5 to 0.75 of the effective depth. With this kind of reinforcement, the flat slab becomes capable of safely absorbing the design load. So let's not leave anything to chance and take the necessary steps to ensure the safety and stability of our structures. Remember, prevention is always better than cure.
Okay, so welcome to this part 4 of our course video on complete design of flat slab without column drop. So on this right now, you can see that on the part 3, I showed you guys how to model your slab for your flat slab, which you saw on the 3D view here, and also how to open up these walls, this door opening for the walls, which is for the lift. And then now on those parts 4, I'll be showing you now how to now create or insert your column strip and middle strip just as it is here in AutoCAD. As you can see it right now here, so I'll be showing you now how to now do what? How to insert your column strip and middle strip. So on the part 3, what we did was just to model this and then insert our slabs, as you can see that. Now we are done with that. Now before we insert story, just to lessen the stress for us, we will have to do what? Also model our column strip and middle strip in AutoCAD, because on our part 1 and part 2, you saw how we created all these column strip and all that. Okay, so if you have not watched that video very well, I would advise you can watch it because that is the basic, and that part 1 and part 2 is the most important you must know in flat slab design without column drop. So by knowing that now, let's now begin to now do what? Model this column strip and middle strip on our CAD, on our software Protastructure, and we will begin with this other one here. We will begin with the first column strip here. Okay, that's fine. So right now, let's now navigate now to that place. So go here right now, and then so from this place now, you can see what you have now. Now to begin your column strip and middle strip, the first thing you do is to do what? Is to click on this place here. That's so do what? Click on modeling, and then you will see this place here that says what? Column strip. So click on it. Slab strip. Now on the slab strip now, then you will have to come here that says type, and then click on what? FE strip. Okay, now don't forget that when you are designing for flat slab or matte slab, it is good to use what? FE floor analysis. Okay, we will have two methods of what? Analysis: building analysis, which uses what? Yield line, and FE analysis, which is finite element what? Method, which basically uses what? Slope deflection method, while this one uses what? Hardy cross, which is the yield line, which is more simpler, okay, and more easier. So right now I'm going to pick what? FE floor analysis, because that is what we are going to use to perform what? Our building analysis, okay, or design. Okay, is this one over here. So by doing this now, the next thing now is to do what? Click on this one here that says fixed band strip. Fixed band strip is for what? Flat slab. Right, this other one here is for normal slab that has what? Beams and all that. You can use this other strip here if you're using FE strip to perform your what? Analysis. That's when you use this one. But for flat slab design, you must use this fixed band strip. Okay, and then pick your what? FE strip. Okay, now on this now, once you pick this and pick this, you will see that every other thing here will be what? Will be void. Okay, Now, the next thing you do is to do what? They are asking you to impute your scope width, which simply means what? Your width of your column strip and middle strip. I saw some people on the video, like we saw some people on their course video, they were just leaving this at default and then implementing what? Their slab strip. I give you 100% sure that that building will collapse due to pointing, because they didn't calculate their column strip and middle strip. They are just using what is here. That's why basically from principle when it comes to design of structures, you are meant to know manual design knowledge, because if you don't know manual design knowledge, you would just be using what the software is given to you. And I tell you the truth, that is the fastest way to collapse a structure, is when you are ignorant of the software. You don't know what the software is asking you to do. You are just using it because it is there. You are meant to apply your manual principle and manual design knowledge in line with the software. The software is only there to aid you to do what? Facilitate your design. Doesn't mean that the software will not be the one to implement all the principles for you. No. You are the one to implement the principles and all that. Then the software will aid you to do what? Facilitate the design. And at the end of everything, you will still need to check the software. That is why there is an option in every software. In every software, either they'll call it check design or they'll call it what? Interactive design. In this software, they call it what? Interactive design, because the software programmers want you to do what? To interact with the software by bringing in your own experience into play, so that wherever they have done wrong, you are not meant to do what? Correct it by doing what? Applying your own what? Idea, your own what? Experience. That's why it is called what? Interactive. You now interacting with the software implementing your own what? Design. Okay, so those people doing all this by not putting their values here, they have done it, got it what? Wrong. And you cannot get these values here without you calculating what we did here on the part 1 and on the part 2. Remember, on the part 1 I told you that the basics is in this one, is in this column strip and middle strip calculation. This is the basics for every flat slab design, either with column drop or without column drop. And most importantly, when you're doing the one that don't have a column drop, oh, you must do this. You need this calculation a lot. Remember that our mission here in Ekidel is to do what? Eradicate structural collapse in the world. But basically, we are first beginning with Africa and Nigeria. I know why I used to emphasize in Nigeria a lot, because in Nigeria there are a lot of what? Structural compromise during design and majorly during construction, and even in the manufacturing industry. Oh my God, they are doing rubbish. You will see that you will design for a reinforcement of what? Of diameter 16 for your columns. That's what you like designed for. Now, during the construction, when you go and purchase diameter 16 at the market, you will see that the reinforcement size is not up to diameter 16. It's around diameter 14 point something and all that, if you can measure that very, very well. And when that happens, you will see that because you are not following what you have done on the design, you will see that there will be a structural failure in that structure. That's because what you designed for is not what they are using. Yes, it is not your fault. It is because of what? Compromise that is happening in the manufacturing industry, and the Korean, which is even in charge of civil engineering structures, are not even making any impact in going to these companies to request for what? Their manufacturing what? Data sheets. And even if they request for that, they're not even making effort to go to the markets where they are selling these materials, building materials, and see if the size which they are selling is the same, is the size that is being manufactured. They're not doing that. That's why you see that there will continuously be what structural failure in Nigeria. Not because of design failure, but because you perform a design and then they will go and manufacture what is less. Yes, Kenya is trying now. They are following standards, and some part of Zambia, okay? But generally in Africa, they have structural compromise. Okay, so sorry that I cut this video short by trying to explain all this and all that. That's because we are not really happy to what is happening in Africa and all that. Okay, so right now you can see that we are now tend to do what? Create this column strip and middle strip on our structure. Okay, so right now you can see that the first column strip here, we have what? If this is a column strip, we have what? 150 and what? 1250. Okay, and all that. So with this now, let's go back now to this place here. So you can see that we have two options here. We have two options. Let me just come back to how we got to this place again. So we are about to create what? Our column strip and our what? Middle strip. So we go to modeling here and click on what? Slab strip. It will appear here, and then come here and click on this place here and do what? FE, and then choose this and then choose this. I've explained this alright before. Now you can see that we have two options here to input our values, okay, for the width of our column strip or middle strip. Okay, so we are beginning with what? Column strip here. Okay, so right now from what you saw there, you can see that we have two values here. We have two values here, which is what? 150 and what? 1250. Okay, so our first value here is what? 1250, and second one is what? 150. So we will go and input that value right now into the structure here. So we input this right now here, 1250, and input this right now to what? 150. Okay, 150, and then we can now go here and then do this here. Click on this here. Okay, and then go over down to this place here and click on this here. Okay, you can now see that we have now created what? Our column strip. Okay, as you can see them. Okay, flushing perfectly. Let me make this window to be what? A two-way like this, and then increase this a bit. Okay, that's fine, and bring in the AutoCAD here. Okay, yes, that's fine, and then try to shrink this up to this place here. Let me move this. Okay, that's fine, backward a bit here. Okay, and then try to increase this here. That's fine. So you can see what we have got now. We have just done for this first one here, this first column strip here. As you can see, that is from beginning here down to the lift here. Okay, that is what we have just got now. From beginning here, you can see that from beginning here down to the lift here. Okay, you can see also here we have 150 at this small side and 125 here, which we have just done here. Can you see that we have this small side 150 and this bigger one will be 125. Okay, so we have just successfully gotten this, and this that one right now is what? The next one we are going to do now. Now let us insert all our column strip first before now insert what? Middle strip. Okay, so once we insert two column strip, we now do what? Insert middle strip, because that was how we did this framing here for this column strip and the middle strip here. So with this now, I will now do what? We have the next one here to be what? 125, which is to be here, 1250. So 1250 over 2. So you have to do what? QC calculator, 1250, cancel this, 1250, because we need to have the two values, divided by what? 2. That gives us what? 625. Okay, 625. So you can see that this now becomes what? 625. 625 now becomes what? From here to here, because this is what we're about to get. We want to get from here to here. Okay, 625. And then from here to here, 625. Okay, that's fine. And then from here to here, 625. Okay, so you can see that this is what we have gotten here. To get this column strip, we need to have these two values to get what? 1250. Okay, that's fine. So with that now, back to our modeling now, column slab strip again, and then come here and put what? 625. Sorry, 625. And again here, what? 625. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll now come here and then click on this place here at the edge here, go all the way down here and then click here. Okay, that's fine. So but if you look at critically here, you can see what's happening here. That then close this. Let's just close this first. Close. Okay, that's fine. But if you look at this place here, you can see that at the place at the edge of this slab here, let me just make it bigger for you to see. I don't know if you can understand what I'm doing here right now. Let me just increase here a bit. Okay, that's fine. So at this place, you can see that this column strip now starts from here and then ends here, but there is a little extension into this place. As you can see from the CAD file here, you can see that it extends here. Why this one stops here? Because here is a void, so this one need to what? Extend. So with that now, we will need to do what? Check out for this now from here to what? Here. Okay, this is what? 150. Why here becomes what? 625. Okay, 625. You can see that. Sorry, here is basic, not 625. Here is 475. Okay, let me see that. Let me confirm that. I hope I'm where we have to be. Yes, here. So from here now to here is what? 625. Yes. Yeah. So from center to center is what? 625. That's true. So right now we'll have to do what? Insert another column strip here from here to here to get this shape, as you can see it here, to get this shape here. So we have to do what right now? Slab strip. Okay. And then on this right hand side here, you cannot bigly go and make it 0, because if you do that right now by clicking here and then clicking here, sorry, here, okay, you can see what we have. This is how it will appear. So it's not really nice to do that way. So I'll remove that right now and then put it with what? 150. Okay, and then click here and then click here. Okay, that's fine. So this is how we are going to have it right now. Okay, that's fine. So you can now see that we have now achieved what we have. You can see the shape here right now. You can see how the shape is going from here all the way down here, reaching this lift. It has to stop here, as here also stopped. I can see that it stops here. Now continue on this other side, which will also continue this other side. So you can see how we have created our what? Column strip on this other side. So right now, let's now continue again from here. The same thing happens here. We still have what? 250 as the full column strip. Now, if you can measure this now, you can see that if you measure this right now, you can see that from here to here, we have what? 1250. Can you see that? 1250. Can you see that? Which we have here, 1250. And if you also can measure this other one here, measure right now, you can see that we have what? From here to the end here, we have what? 1400, which we also have here. If we measure this fully incomplete from here to this end here, 1400. You can see that. So you must try to implement what you have, what you did on your column strip and middle strip calculation into the software. Okay, so right now we have gotten this. Let's achieve all the column strip first before now achieve what? The middle strip. Okay, so right now let's now achieve this one here. This is what? 1250 over 2 give us what? 625. So right now again we then do what? Column strip here, sorry, slab strip, and do what here? 625. Okay, and then from here to do what? To this end here. Okay, we achieved that. Okay, if we go and measure right now, you can see what we have got. Measure, right click and measure. You can see that we are going to achieve this 1250 here. So measure from here to here. You can see that 1250. Can you see that here? 1250. That's fine. So right now again, let's now go again and then measure this other one. So basically, I can choose to make this bigger. Let's just make it bigger for you to see it fully and enjoy it. Okay. Let me just make it bigger by making bigger here. That's fine. Okay, so right now the next thing to do is to do what? Insert this column strip here and all that. So by doing that right now, let's check out for this other one here. So make this also bigger here. Yeah, that's fine. So currently we are on this place now, on this one. This is what? 12500. That will give us what? Half of what? 1250 and 1250 and what? 1250 give us what? This column strip of 25. So again, back now, right on this place right now, we are now on this other side here, this one here. So column strip now, sorry, slab strip, and then come here and then do what? 1250 and then what? 1250 and then come here, click on this place here and then come here and then insert this here. That's fine. Okay, you can see that we have gotten this now, which is what, 2.5 as proposed, 2.5. That's fine, 2.5. Okay, so make sure you confirm that everything. Then here also again, let's confirm what we have again now on the card file here. So we are currently now on this other one here, which is still the same thing, 2.5 again. So we again right now and insert the same thing here. Let's check if we still have that 150 here. Yes, that is the same. So don't bother to click on this integral strip. I saw people doing that. That's nonsense. So right now again, you click on this right now and then go here and then click on this here. That's fine. Okay, and then we have gotten the other column strip. Now we have the last one here, which is this one we are going to create here. This is that one here. Okay, this is that one here. So we have what, 150 and 1250. Okay, so right now again, back again right now on this other side. So slab strip here, and we have here to be what, 150 and 1250. Okay, and that's fine. And then come now and then click on this here, center point of here, and then come here, click at this here. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so you can see how we have now successfully taken our column strip. Let's now go and enter what, middle strip, because currently we have just done what for the column strip here. As you can see, we have done all the column strip, which are the ones that are red on the LX direction, or sorry, on the LY direction. Let's now do now go and begin to do what, our middle strip here, which is this other green ones here. Okay, and not that, because we have not yet done for that. So right now on this other one right now, to get this now, we will need to do what, offset a center line, or to get the center line here. So by doing that right now, let's measure from this grid here to this place here. That gives us what, we are going to offset what, 2817 to get the center line of this middle strip, 2812. So back to this place now. Okay, we are going to get this center line here. But to do that right now, the fastest way to do that is to click on this polyline here and then come here, divide this into 2 here. Okay, that's fine. Right click and then say what, finish. Okay, now by doing that right now, then go here and copy this here, copy this offset and put this at the center of this. Okay, now once you've done that, delete this this polyline which you did created. Okay, delete it. Okay, that's fine. So we now have what, our center line that we're going to insert our middle strip. Okay, now again we now go again now and measure what, this our middle strip now that we have here. So remove this entirely now and then measure from this to the center of it is what, this, and then continue again. Let's see, center, it might be the center. So we have what, 1562 makes up what, this 3125. So we go over now and then to this place here and then click on the slab strip here and then do what, we have what, 16, I've forgotten what we just got. Okay, so yes, it's actually 1562. Okay, 1562 and 1563 here. So 1562 and 1563. Okay, so right now, so I can do 1562.5 to actually be at the center. 1562.5. Okay, that's fine. 1562.5. Okay, so right now I'll come here and do what, 1562.5. Okay, and also here 1562.5, because it's basically meant to be at the center. Okay, so I'll come now and click on this here. Okay, and go all the way down here and then click on this here. Okay, so we have now achieved what, our middle strip. Can you see that? So right now you can see that we now have what, column strip, middle strip, and what, column strip. Okay, you can see that right now. So we have successfully achieved this here, this that we have here. You can see that this column strip, middle strip, and column strip. Okay, so let's confirm if that middle strip is what, 3125. Okay, so let's confirm that. So go back right now and then confirm that if it is what, 3125. So come now and do what, measure, just escape, right click now, measure from here to here. Okay, yeah, you can see that 3125. Okay, so perfectly. So right now we have successfully achieved this one here. So we can choose to remove this center line that we divided. Okay, the purpose of that was just to get the center points of this middle strip. Okay, so we can now remove that line now. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we now have this now. Okay, then we now have to also provide what our middle strip here. So the next middle strip now, always look at your GA on your CAD file so that you don't make what mistakes. Okay, so I'll take this off right now and take this off. Okay, now come again right now. This other one here, this other middle strip here will be what? 1250 divided by 2, that's what? 6250. So we need to put the 6250 and not that 625, sorry, 625. Okay, so come now on this place right now. Before we do anything, we are going to provide what? Center line, which is our polyline here, from here to here. Right click and do what? Finish. Okay, then do what now? Come here, strip here. Okay, and then we have to also provide it here, also here too. So provide these two here. You can do these two like this instead of using the grid line. Right click here, finish. Okay, then come now, click on this place here, slab strip, and do what? 625, and what? 625. That will give us what? 1250. Okay, that's fine. And then come now and impute this here. Sorry, click on this, yes, and go all the way down here, and then click on this here. That's fine. Okay, then you have, once you do that, you need to do what? Locate this and remove this polyline. Make sure you don't delete this middle strip, just the polyline alone. Remove it. Okay, and then remove the polyline which we did for division. Okay, so we have now gotten this what? This middle strip here, as you can see that right now. So we are now left with this other one here. Okay, we can still get it from here, so we can do what here? Click on this, click here, and then click here. What do we have? You can see that this is what? This dimension is in what? 3125. So okay, right click and what? Finish. Okay, again here, click on this again. Sorry, here, divide this also into 2. Okay, right click and what? Finished. Okay, so we now have what? Polylines showing here. You can see that, and also here too. Back to our CAD file. Okay, always have this reference to you. We are not in this one here. Okay, in this one here, this is what? 3125, which still give us the same thing that we got what? I think we already have a similar slab strip of that, so we'll just go and take that reference. Okay, now back to our CAD file here, so our design here. So that shows us that this is now, we are on this slab strip here. That's fine. So they are still the same width, which is this. So we can just copy that now, or take that property and come here, start from the middle here, go all the way down here, and place this here. You can see that it will fit in. Okay, that's fine. Then do what? Escape, and then click outside and remove this polyline. Delete. Okay, again here, polyline again, not the slab strip but polyline. Delete. If you can't get that, you can just do what? Highlight like this. It will take polyline. Okay, then right click and what? Delete. Okay, that's fine. So right now we are now on this other one here. Okay, on this other one, so we are left with what? Just two middle strip to insert, which is this other one here, this other one here, these two that is here, this one here, and this one here. And this one there we have what? 2500, and this other one here 2500. So they are similar. So once we get one, we'll just use the same principle and insert for that one. Okay, that's fine. So right now you can see that 2500 now divided by 2 give us what? 1250. Okay, so let us go now to the software, and what? This is where we are right now. Polyline, put a polyline here. Okay, right click, finish. Again, polyline from here to here, right click and finish. Okay, again here, polyline, sorry, from here to here, right click and finish. Okay, that's just to get the center of that middle strip. Click here and click here, right click, sorry, and finish. Yes, finish up. That's fine. Okay, so with this now, we now come what? Click on what? Slab strip here, and put in our what? 1250 and what? 1250 and what? Come here, click here, and come what? Come here and click here. That's fine. Again, click here and do what? Come here and click here. Okay, that's fine. So right now we'll now do what? Remove this polylines here that was used here. Make sure you are careful to do that. Click on this, delete. Okay, click on this delete button. Again, go here, right click here. Sorry, not the slab strip but the polyline. Click here, delete. Okay, come down again, click here. No, the polyline, click here, yes, right click and then do what? Delete. That's fine. So you can now see how we have now created. So you can see that we have created what? Slab strip. Let's see that now. Column strip, okay, middle strip, and column strip, okay, and middle strip, okay, and column strip, okay, and middle strip, and column strip, and what again? Middle strip, and what again? Column strip, and what again? Middle strip, and the final one, column strip. Okay, so you can see that all the slab is covered with what? Column strip and middle strip. Can you see that? So you must make sure you cover all the slab with column strip and middle strip, and no one must overlap. No one must overlap. Okay, so you can see that all the slabs are covered with what? Column strip, middle strip, column strip, middle strip, just as we have it here on our CAD file. Sorry, on our CAD file here, you can see that we have what? Column strip, middle strip, column strip, middle strip, and that is what we have just transferred into that place. Okay, so we have done what? The LY direction. Okay, now we will be moving on to what? LX direction, because you are going to do for these two. Okay, all right, do for these two. All right, so for the LX direction now, which is the vertical strip, because you are going to also do that also, the vertical strip. So we then go over now and then go back to the software here to now begin what? To now begin the same thing, escape, the same thing to now begin what? The vertical column strip and middle strip, okay, for the vertical area. Okay, now if you go and look at the 3D view, you won't see anything like column strip and middle strip. Do you get? But where you see the effect of what you have done so far is when you are calculating for your punching shear failure, and when you're doing your design. That's when you will see the effect and the beauty of what you have done so far. Okay, like I said again, if you know you want to collapse a structure when it comes to flat slab, do not calculate your middle strip and what? Column strip. That structure will collapse because there must be a punching. Okay, but once you are sure you don't want to tag your name as the engineer that collapsed a structure due to structural failure and miscalculation or misdesign, then you have to do what? Do this perfectly. And by doing this, you can see that we spent part 1 and part 2 over 1 hour to just do what? To teach you this. Okay, so make sure you do this perfectly before you can do your design. Okay, that is fine. So right now we'll now enter into what? The column strip and middle strip for the what? LX direction. That will be on the part 5 of this video, because we are currently more than 30 minutes duration currently for this part 4. Okay, so on the part 5 right now, I'll be showing you how to do what? How to insert your vertical column strip and middle strip, which is what the what? LX direction. Okay, we will still use the same principles that we did for this other one, just to apply what we have here and transfer it to the software Protastructure and all that. Okay, so we are going to transfer this middle strip and column strip and all that into the software the same way we did that. Okay, that's fine. So see you again on the part 5 of this course video. Okay, that's fine. Bye for now. So currently, if you are watching the free version of this course video, I would advise that you enroll, join our Ekidel premium membership here on YouTube, and you will get our exclusive video. And not only that, you also get the complete video of this flat slab and all that, because you watching it here free on Ekidel here, you won't be able to get all the complete video, right? Because we will not upload all the complete video here. So you can purchase the complete video down from the link down below, or you enroll into the Ekidel premium YouTube, where you will have to get all our course video, not only this one, but all our course video. But if you download from the link below, you will get only from this, you will get only what is happening here and all that. But whichever is okay for you, you are good to go. Now, before you go, I will advise you click what? Subscribe to Ekidel, and also give this video a thumbs up, a like, so that you don't miss our amazing video. And also recommend your friends and colleagues, if you're a student, your friends, if you're working, your colleagues, that they will also know what is happening here on Ekidel, and they will also learn what is happening here on Ekidel, and they will also be able to know structural design and the basics principles and the principles to what design, so that help to eradicate structural failure in the world and help to spread this video around the world. Okay, share this video to all your platforms and all that. Thank you so much, and God bless you. We love you, and bye for now. God bless you, and God bless Ekidel.